welcome back. This is episode 4, and we're going to be talking about the most important and most crucial of all the nutrients that we humans need. It's called water.
Hydration.
Hydration is super important for the body to function properly.
We're on the roll. This is the 3rd episode we're recording.
Absolutely. We don't want to stop today. Might as well. It's raining outside. Who wants to be outside? I don't.
Actually, when it rains, is what a good time to actually talk about water.
And do some work. Absolutely.
All right.
And plenty of water outside.
So let's talk about water. Think of it like this. When we look for life on different planets, what do we look for?
Well, there's 2 things if you think about it in particular. One of them is carbon, because everything that's in the planet Earth that is everything that's organically compounded in Earth has to have carbon. Mm-hmm. And the other thing of a sign of life is water. Without water, life as we know it does not exist.
Exactly. So water, 75% of your body is water.
Absolutely. When you're younger, it's even greater percentage, up to 80% in babies.
How about brain?
Brain is actually a 80+% water. And
I've seen some people whose brain is quite watered down to like over 90%.
Yeah, they might have drowned their brain.
But anyway, so ultimately, it is a big part of you. You would not be here, wouldn't be for water. It's huge.
Well, look at it from the perspective of survival. You can only do for a few days, and that goes from whether you're well hydrated to start with or not. Mm-hmm. How long would you survive without water? Not many. Probably 3-4 days tops.
If you drink your pee, you might last another day or 2.
Absolutely. After all, you're drinking your own water, so sooner or later you're gonna start peeing.
Okay, so ultimately, you're not gonna survive a lot without water. Water is a big part of you. Let's start paying attention.
Yep.
Dehydration is huge.
Yes.
Huge problem.
Yep.
Now, what things can happen if somebody is dehydrated? What are the signs of dehydration?
Well, the most common one. Go to a pharmacy, and if you care, ask the pharmacy what is the most prescribed over-the-counter medication. You have 2 things. One that has nothing to do with what Aram is actually interpreting his own mind way. It will be constipation. We sell millions of dollars a day in the United States of laxatives. Laxative usage is a perfect indication that we are actually dehydrated.
Yeah. Back pain. How about that one? Back pain.
Yep.
And dehydration.
A lot of the pains that we have, therefore we also sell a lot of anti-inflammatory, which is because the body is dehydrated. So the inner space between the vertebrae, your discs, they're dehydrated. They compress, they will create pressure on the nerves and give you back pain.
Now why the hell my body would do such a thing?
Because it's a very intelligent system and it needs water. And water is the most prevalent nutrient or element in the whole system.
So ultimately, if your body needs water, it's going to scavenge for water.
Right.
It operates out of priorities. What's more important? Is it important to run chemical operation right now? Or it's important for you to poop right now? Is it important for you to have a back pain? Or it's important to run some other very important chemical?
Right. But before we get into that subject, which it will be very, very important, and once you understand what Aram just mentioned a moment ago, it will make it picture clear to you that you need to drink a lot of water. First, how much water do we need a day, Aram?
Well, if you read the books, everybody say you need 8 cups a day.
What about if you were 350 pounds? Is 8 cups going to do it?
I love those statements, man. When they say you gotta have 7 nuts, 3 cups of water, a bowl of vegetables, and you're gonna be living forever. You'll be so healthy.
Sure. Ideally, this is an equation that we use across the board that works, and it's always gonna be elements of nature that influence that or not. But ideally, what we tell our people and what we do ourselves is that you want to measure your body weight. If you do it in pounds, you will grab half of your body weight. Let's say I weigh 200 pounds. So my normal intake of water, what you say? My intake of water will be about 100 ounces of water. So 100 ounces of water equates to roughly about 3 liters. If you do it on kilograms, there's another equation that at the top of my head I don't remember, and I think you have to multiply your kilograms by 0.94, and it will give you the ounces that you have to drink.
All right, let me translate it. You need it for kilograms, exactly same amount of ounces. for kilograms, same amount of ounces of water. So if you weigh 59 kilos, you need 59 ounces of
Is
water.
that how it works? Yeah, like
Yeah.
0.94, yeah, so it's pretty damn close, yes.
Yeah. If you're measuring in the pounds, then you need half of that,
Yes,
approximately. So
Yeah.
if you're 100 pounds, you need 50 ounces of water.
that's right.
Yeah?
So once again, I weigh 200 pounds. I need 100 ounces of water, give and take. And also the quality of water has a lot to do with it because you
That's
need
right.
to drink high quality water. Drinking water out of the tap is never, I don't care what your municipal system tells you, is never a good idea because there's going to be all kinds of pollutants, there's going to be all kinds of elements of other minerals that should not be there. There's other chemical additives to the water that should not be inside of your gut, such as chlorine and fluoride, and there's a lot of controversy there, but it's my belief that nobody should have an excess of fluoride and nobody should have any type of chlorine inside of their bodies. So the quality of water is going to be very important.
So we're talking about mostly tap water in this industrial countries like USA,
No.
Europe, because
No.
some countries actually have decent water in the
Yes,
tap.
absolutely.
I remember growing up in Armenia, going to Armenia, growing up in Russia, but going to Armenia and the tap water, it was amazing. It was pretty much spring water coming through your tap.
Yes, but you happen to live in a country that doesn't have, it's not very industrialized, there's not a lot of pollution, so the water therefore is going to be good because it's all stemming from very good quality sources of artesian wells.
Exactly.
Which means that the water has gone through the whole process of being absorbed through the ground, gone down, X amount of miles deep into the ground. It cleanses itself with all the nutrients that it passes through as a filter, as a natural filter, and eventually the water will return right back to the surface. That's known as an artesian well. And that should be the kind of water that we want to drink today.
Yeah, ultimately when we design, let's say, companies that provide like a water filtration system, a lot of water filtration system designed based on regular nature.
Absolutely.
They look and observe how the water gets filtered within the nature,
Right.
and they try to recreate the same thing as within the filter.
Right. So water filtration, it will be one of the greatest investments that you can make for your household, for your health. We want to have clean, good clean water to drink, and very clean water to also take a bath or a shower, whatever means you use of cleansing yourself.
So start thinking of how you can change a water system within your system. You see something in the rain? Perfect. We're talking about water in the raining. Okay. You can invest into water filtration system.
Yes.
For a whole house, you can just do drinking water to start with. Whatever it is that you can do right now, you can do. Now you can drink what kind of water? Tap water is out of question.
Absolutely.
Bottle of water?
Bottled water, absolutely.
Evian?
Ideally, well, the big brands that we kind of advocate a little bit towards is because we know for a fact that they're actually very healthy water.
Not that we promote any specific
No,
brand.
it
That's
doesn't
just
have to.
we're just
It's
kind of
happening.
mentioning because they are high quality brands.
Absolutely. Volvic, Vital, Fiji, Evian, and mind you that a lot of these waters, they have specifics to themselves that make it more appropriate for certain types of people. Because it has to do with the amount of total amount of solids dissolved into the water. Some are greater than others. So what it means, what I just said means does it have more or less mineral? Okay. Right?
Yeah, the simple thing you can do if you just buy regular water like spring water,
Yes.
whatever the brand is, just take a pinch of
Unprocessed sea salt.
unprocessed sea salt. So that salt has to have some color to it.
Yes.
So it could be a pink, gray, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just take a little pinch of it
Yeah.
and put it in the water, shake it and drink it. That adds more minerals to your water.
Correct.
Why do we want to do it?
Because people, the greatest source of minerals that you can have in your body, they're mostly going to come from the water and the vegetables that you eat besides the meat. But the water is very important because we're going to have it constantly going into our system.
Yeah, so it's a water-soluble minerals.
That's correct.
Plus, your body needs them to run. They're very important processes in your body.
Absolutely.
Yeah? So if there's a lack of it, it creates a deficiency, creates another imbalance.
Another imbalance. Once again, it's all about balance.
Should you drink Gatorade?
No, it's garbage. Why would you drink that crap? No, seriously.
Okay, we're obviously not sponsored by Gatorade.
No, and I
No,
don't think,
I don't think we ever
I
will.
don't think it's going to happen. Correct. But
It's not in the cards. Not a Red Bull.
It's not our idea to get sell out like that quickly. They have to throw a lot of money. No, not even, right? Because my values are more important than what actually my money is, in a sense.